this is a different phone. It's been an interesting week. Okay, let's see if I can make this make sense. I have a Blue Studio phone. I've had it for a year or two, and I love it. No issues, works fine. Kind of lame on space, but it was cheap. And both me and my husband have the same phone. Everything's been fine. Our service is through Net10, which we have loved all these years. Well, I got a message from them that I had been picked to get a free Samsung phone. And it had the latest operating system, which is Marshmallow. Great. Okay. They sent me the phone. This is the phone. What I'm using to film this is that phone. Okay. It's great for videos. It really is. And it was great for using as a phone and for Wi-Fi for a few days. Well, actually, it started out. I get it jumbled in my head because so much stuff I had to deal with Net10. The SIM card they sent with this phone works with T-Mobile, which is not good here at home in our area. AT&T is the only one that works well. Even Verizon stinks here, okay? So, because the other SIM card I had on my old phone was AT&T. Worked great. And here they sent me a T-Mobile one. So I hop on the phone with them and say, well, I got it activated, the T-Mobile one, but, it didn't work right. And it's a long ordeal, and I know I'll never remember all the details. It was just a nightmare this past week of having my service shut off instead of transferred, and then it was on, but they didn't activate the data on it, and blah, blah, blah. So, very long story short, I ended up just telling them, forget anything for this new phone, because in the course of this time, the Wi-Fi stopped working on the phone. It would just come on and off. I tried everything, okay? So I told them, forget it. Just send me a SIM card for my old phone with AT&T service. So they did. And that was another battle yesterday or the day before. But I got it situated, and it was working fine. And then last night, the Wi-Fi on this phone decides to work, and it's been working ever since. Although it didn't just magically happen. I did download some software that is a Wi-Fi fixer for your phone. May or may not work, And I tried it a couple times, and it didn't really do anything. But I guess third time's a charm, and that seemed to take, and it's been working great. I think it's only went out maybe once or twice, but it was just for a split second. It's not doing it constantly at all. It's working really well, actually. So, this phone will be just pretty much a picture taker, my vlogging phone. There you go. Which I've been very lax in, I'm sorry. But anyways, trying to regain my train of thought. My train of thought has derailed. Anyways, in the midst of all this, my husband he's like, why don't you just... Oh, no, back up. In the midst of this, I was so excited to get a new phone and stuff. I told a friend of mine that she could have my old phone. So I sent it back to factory and everything, and then it was after that I told her that, and thought everything was hunky-dory, that the Wi-Fi stopped on my phone, and then everything else went haywire. So I told her, I can't give you the phone right now. And she's fine, because she doesn't have one at all, believe it or not. And she's a 20-something girl, and she doesn't have a phone. So, anyways, I felt bad about that, and that's when my husband's like, why don't you just upgrade to a new phone? You want to anyways, you know you do. And just do that, and then you can still give her your old phone. So that's what I did, and I got that today. It's another Blue Studio phone, which I love. Both me and my husband have had one for a couple years now, and so I ordered another one. It's a little smaller, which is fine by me. The other one was sometimes a little bit too big. So she'll get the old phone. I have 2 new phones. But it's what I love about the Blue Studio phone. I mean, there's other brands, of course, too. But we get unlocked phones now, so we can go to pretty much any carrier. So I am going to be ditching Net 10 very soon. I've ordered SIM cards from a company called Freedom Pop, and also from H2O. So I'm going to try them. Since my phone is unlocked, I can go anywhere now. And they're cheaper, and they use AT&T service. So hopefully that'll work out. I'm going to turn this thing around so I can show you the phone, I guess. Not that it's all that thrilling, you know, but maybe I could just hold it up. I can't. I got it charging. And the cord that they sent was really, really short, so I can't even move it around. But it's pretty cool. So I'm going to flip this around and show you the phone. Ta-da! The phone. Here's my nifty Blue Studio phone. And I got a case for it. Oh, I can see myself. That's how clean I got that screen. Anyhow, I got a case for it, and it's really nice. It's a bugger to get off, though. Oh my word, I have to use a butter knife to pry open the rubber stuff. It's so tight on there. Because this blue part and the black part are separate, believe it or not. But once you get it on there, man, it doesn't want to come off. And it has a built-in protective screen that works really well. So it's protected. It's like Fort Knox, you know. And of course it came with the charger, which is coming out. Hold on a second. Come on, there you go. It's coming out. And it came with a stylus pen that I keep forgetting to use, so it's starting to get smudgy. And this for when I go walking, I can attach it to my waistband or whatever, and because I use a walking app to keep track of time and miles and stuff, so that'll be nifty to use. I also got a 32 gig SIM card to go in that merges with the internal memory, so it basically becomes additional internal memory. Isn't that cool? So I have plenty of space on this phone because it came with 16 gig and there's like 10 gig left on it after all of the stuff that they have on it. So it's really cool. I should have no problem with I could probably put 1 million apps on, well, not 1 million, but a lot of apps. My other phone, the old phone I'm giving to a friend, I'll have to warn her that, don't go crazy on Google apps because you'll get this insufficient storage on there. So, yeah. But still, it's a good phone. And I don't think she'll go crazy with apps anyhow. She's pretty simple about that stuff. What else did I get? Some ink for my printer. And let's see, there's 4 things. Okay, yeah, that was it. So there you go. Can't wait to get the other SIM cards to try them out, and then I'm gonna ditch Net 10 because it was a nightmare dealing with them this time around. They've never been this bad, and it was absolutely horrible. But time to move onward and upward.